Hi everyone! Today we're going to be talking about equipment, specifically equipment that I use when I go moto camping. Now the great thing with camping is you can be as bougie or as simplistic as you like. I tend to fall somewhere in the middle. I want a tent to sleep in, but I don't need an RV. All the equipment I'm going to be showing you in this video is equipment that I've used for years in places like Nova Scotia, British Columbia, Alberta, California. It's tried, it's true, and it's what I like to use. That's not saying you can't use anything else. This is just what I like. Starting off, one of the most important pieces of equipment you'll need when you're touring or camping or honestly any longer motorcycle trip are saddlebags. So these are the ones that I use. These are Rigg Gear Adventure saddlebags. I bought them off of Amazon 5-7 years ago, so they've definitely been through the ringer, but honestly they're still in great shape and I still use them. The great thing about these is that they have a flexible material that is waterproof, so you can roll down to kind of customize the size of gear that you're bringing. The other great thing about these is I bought these. So these are inserts that go into the bags, so you can stuff these with your clothes, with your camping gear, with anything, and then once you get to your destination, simply just pull them right out, and then you don't have to untangle your bags from your bike, which is really nice. On the topic of saddlebags, I also use a top bag. This is my top bag. It is also from Rigg Gear. I purchased it at the same time I purchased these. So this basically sits behind me on my seat. The cool thing I like about this is it's a little bit more easily accessible. It's got clips, so you can twist it down and clip it, versus these have like a sliding buckle. The reason that I travel with this when we're camping mostly is due to the tent poles. So these are the tent poles I use for my tent. Because they are long, they don't actually fit in my saddlebag, so I put them in here. The other great thing about using this bag is that it's also where I like to put my jacket. So a lot of the time when we're moto camping, we're going in the summer, it's warm, I'll take my jacket off, and this will fit a full-size moto jacket, water bottle, snacks, cameras, all that fun stuff. It just gives you a little bit of extra storage. The tent I use is the Gossamer Gear the 2. This is a 2-person ultralight hiking tent. It's really, really great. It's got a compact size, it's light, it's easy to pack, and it's comfortable to lay in as well. Now the cool thing with this tent, because it is a hiking tent, is instead of using poles, you could actually use hiking sticks or hiking poles. This might allow you a little bit more flexibility as far as length if you've got shorter bags or just don't want to buy another little piece of equipment. Up next, we have our sleeping mattress. This is definitely a little bit on the bougier side, but I really like to have a good sleep, especially if you're going to be riding long days. You need your rest. This is the Big Agnes Air Core Ultra. This is a more recent purchase, and honestly, I really, really like it. Again, it's pretty small, it packs up really well. Yeah, it's been a great addition. Up next is another one of my favorite pieces of equipment, which is my sleeping bag. This is Big Agnes Daisy May. The cool thing about this is not only is it insanely comfortable, I wish I could sleep in it every night, but it also fits in this, because this is also Big Agnes. If you guys would like to see a video on how that works, let me know and I can definitely make one up for you. Also note that it does pack down smaller than this, but just for storage, because it's down, it's best if you kind of let them expand and not keep them crunched up all the time. For me, one of the most important things to think about when I'm going camping or moto camping is food. What I'm gonna be eating, how I'm gonna pack it in, how I'm gonna cook it if that's something I'd like to do. These are all really important questions to ask yourself before you go out. If I'm cooking, this is what I bring. So this is my MSR stove. It's really tiny. So all you do is you take this and you would screw it onto a can of isobutane. I think that's how you pronounce it. Fuel, just screw it on and you light it with a lighter or a match and you have a little flame. You then put either one of these. These are just a freeze-dried meal. You can get this at pretty much any hiking outdoor store. They're kind of cool. They come in lots of flavors. It's always kind of fun to experiment. Or if you don't want to go that way, you can also just bring a can of beans, a can of soup, Mr. Noodles. I eat a lot of Mr. Noodles. When we're out camping, they're one of my favorites. They're hot, they're easy to pack in, easy to digest. Love them. Again, it really kind of depends on what you want. And if you don't have a stove, that's okay too. You can always just grab takeout, grocery store stuff, put them in your bag. When you get to site, unpack and eat. One thing I didn't mention was water. Usually when I go moto camping, I just bring water bottles that I fill up before I go. If this isn't an option for you, or you just don't have the space, or you don't want to, carry the weight, you can always use a water filter. There are multiple types of those that you can buy. Just try searching online. Definitely a lot of options to choose from. And that is pretty much it. As with anything, you can always add more equipment. You can go headlamp, solar charger, camera gear. The sky is really the limit. But that is my basic equipment list for when I go moto camping. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching and that maybe you can take away a few things from this video. If you want to see more details on anything specific or how anything sets up, let me know and I'd be more than happy to do a video on it. Thank you guys so much for watching and enjoy your moto camping.